So now we get to play a fun little mini game. We get to see the Aztecs try to take this camp, and we get to see if we can be the ones who do it before them. And I'm just going to settle this city here now. I still have enough happiness that I don't need to go settle this one, but this one is a thing that I can do eventually, and the spearman being down there will be nice because he can just scout along here and make sure I know exactly where I want that city to go. Gonna grab another settler. No reason to do things in halves. This guy can start moving this way again. I should be getting that settler back soon, hopefully. One can always hope. Somebody built the Colossus between turns. This is interesting. The Aztecs seem to be fighting against the barbarian who's not in the camp. Losing that settler as well. Settler movement is not going well this game. Usually you can get away with it much more convincingly than I have been. And here, what tile am I grabbing? Grabbing that one. I have a couple of turns though. I guess I'll put a couple of turns into a farm here, which I'm not going to complete for a while. Here, you guys can watch my other settler get taken. It's going very poorly. Alright. I'll get that guy back as well. Again, it's going to take a while. It's still like, it doesn't matter that much that I lose the settler for a few turns. It really doesn't. But it's a bit irritating. So I'm done with the monument here. I better start on archers. And trapping's done. I'll grab calendar next just because I do need calendar. I might grab the wheel. Yeah, I'll grab the wheel so that my worker turns can be more relevant. Because now I can put like one turn into a road on a tile instead of one turn into a farm, and I may actually like want to finish roads on these tiles eventually, whereas the farms on those tiles are not going to be relevant for a very long time. So I wonder if I can like lure that guy out. What's the turn order? Do the barbarians go before the Aztecs or after the Aztecs? Somewhat important. I'm gonna remove jungle on these bananas. Often you just won't bother doing that. That's funny, I got a flanking bonus. Yeah, often you just won't bother removing jungle on a tile like that, but here it should be good. And I am going to work on archers here as well, and I'm going to finish that pasture by clicking on the worker and telling him again to build the pasture actually puts his turn into it straight away, whereas otherwise we wait until I hit next turn to get the turn invested in the pasture. That finishes the pasture turn earlier, gets me the horses, and now I can go sell them. I'm gonna sell some horses to the Aztecs. Nope, they're mad at me already. Ethiopia doesn't want horses. Russia doesn't have enough gold for horses. Okay. So we managed to sell them for 2 gold a turn each. It's a little bit of a task sometimes to work out how to do that. So I'm gonna farm that grain. Keep shooting at this guy. I should be able to outdamage 1 Jaguar as long as I'm smart about it. Guess that guy's going over there. I could have blocked with a worker if I'd thought about it better. Just not playing this very well. Just gonna quickly check through what's going on in my empire. Okay. I'm building a lot of archers and a settler. Somebody built the statue of Zeus. I have successfully outwitted the AI. Gotten my settler back here. Man, I didn't want a Handex to spawn right away though. So I can do this. That ensures that neither of my units die straight away. He's still gonna make it a pain to settle the city. Gonna do a take 2 on settling to the southwest, and 1 more settler, or am I done? Better build an archer, I guess, because I may need an archer to get my settler back anyway. Let's make sure that the Aztecs didn't build the statue of Zeus. They have Stonehenge, but why do they have... what? Some very odd Aztec piloting is going on this game. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I want another settler. But I don't know where I'd put it yet because my scouting has been terrible because there have been barbarians everywhere stealing all of my settlers. So I finished another copper between turns. The Aztecs want it for 6 gold, which is not going to happen. Unless, like, I really can't sell it to anybody else, which is possible. I already sold it to them. Yeah, okay. I guess you lucked out. I haven't sold him an embassy yet, so I'll do that as well here. Don't know why he didn't ask for one. And this is on a grassland, I think, or plains. So I'd lose some future science, but I'd get a good chunk of production and food out of it in the meanwhile. I think that no, I'm gonna just send this worker this way. He'll find something to do. Okay. I want to settle the city here, which is crazy. Yeah, which is absolutely crazy. This is extremely reliant on the Aztecs, not being very smart, but so far they haven't been. Okay. So that hand axe has made my archer very, very sore. I'm going to, I guess, pull him back here. We'll be able to build the city. Another archer. Archer AI for the barbarians is very odd. Sometimes that archer will shoot my spearmen, and sometimes it will just stay fortified, and I don't know how it decides which to do. It's a little bit tempting to try to grab the pyramids. I do have 2 copper mines at this point, and I have marble. And it's really good if I get it. I'm gonna go for it. I have 6 good cities, it looks like. Little low on production, but not too bad. This is perhaps the best thing that this mod does, is it automatically selects 1 and 2 gold per turn when you click on those things. That's going to be a massive quality of life improvement.